I'm going to assume do it means that I'm live. It's me, Mario. Ba, ba, ba. What? No, that's Mike Stoklasa. Oh my god. Okay, hi. Mr. Vengeance Upgrade, Dual Pistolas, Ingobernables. Which I hope to actually do correctly this time, because last time I, screwed it up and then just set the world record for all weapons. Hey, let's go ahead and jump in on into this one, I guess. Hey, why not? Yes. Let me see. 3, 2... No, the timer doesn't start until after I hit the other one, right? Nope, that's continued. What am I doing? Hello. Hello. Mr. Frog, I'm hitting the wrong button. Oh, well, there's the intro screen. Now you get to see the intro screen. Great. Cool. I have to do that. That is where I hit it. Great. Now there's going to be, I found myself on the cold air floor. Blah, 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 there's a pistol. Blah, 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 blah. All right, let's go. This is a different group than who made the first the first 3 Vengeance games. But they took the 3rd Vengeance game and then gave it RPG elements. I don't know why. Anyways, Dual Pistolas, Ingobernables. What that amounts to is the starter weapon is the best weapon in the game because you can upgrade all of the guns indefinitely, but the higher guns cost an awful lot more to do so. And the pistol, no, you can get that sucker up to like level 30 before you get the final gun up to level 2, and it does so much more damage. It's stupid. So we do that. We pick up a second pistol, the Colt 45. Not quite, but you know what I mean. Because good damage pierces enemies, gets me through the early game just fine. And these guys are going to wail on me a bit, but that's fine. I'm only going to run out of ammo, and that's going to be what winds up killing this first run. I was hoping to save enough to be able to maybe get one more zombie after these groups. But that's it. They're all dead. I'm out of ammo. We get to move right on. The game is going to tell me, look, you have to press this, and you have to press this. Great. Now I'm going to spam more money and hope that I get to 80. I did. I have my Dual Pistolas Ingobernables. Vámonos. Chicanos, let's do this. Look, I've been studying some Spanish. I'm not good at it, but I've been trying. I figure one of these days I'm going to wind up in an El Salvadorian prison. So, whatever. It'll be helpful if I at least understand what the guards are trying to tell me to do. So, anyways, now realizing dressed up as Mario, probably not the best idea in the world if I'm going to take that kind of angle of dialogue. We're going to just move away from that dialogue entirely. We're not going to do that anymore. We are fine now. Thank you. Hello? By the way, the Colt pierces enemies. I meant to try and kill 2 of those zombies with one shot. Didn't work! Oh well. Look at me. Ba, ba, ba. There we go. I got 2 with one shot. I'm going to try to save some of the ammo on that, so I'm going to go back to the pistol here, which can now 2-shot these guys with 1 upgrade. By the end of the game, these singular shots are doing 1,200 damage, and you also reload faster, and you have thousands and thousands of rounds. I don't know the math behind how they set it up. I just know that it's hilarious. You also don't because as the guns level up, yeah, you reload faster, so it prohibitively, some of these guns with the lower clip amounts, like the shotgun that has 2 bullets in the clip, that doesn't matter. You reload so fast, you pretty much have an infinite clip, and you'll see what it is by the time we get to level 28 of that first pistol. So now I have to use this because we first encounter our knife throwers, and they are annoying, and you want to 2-shot them before they get the chance to do anything. And you can interrupt their throw. It's very important to do that, because if you don't, then you either have to wait for the knife to travel the length of the screen and hit you, or you can try to shoot it out of the air. Those are slow. We don't want to do that. So instead, we want to just take care of the issue before it can happen. I really should learn Vengeance 3, which is actually a pretty cool... Yeah, I'm just going to take that hit. That's fine. It's actually pretty cool. No RPG elements, but actually has a true final boss in a boss fight sequence, which is really neat and pretty hard. I don't like it very much. and it uses like this exact same layout, but there's different monsters. You slowly progress as you slowly progress through, and you get more of the plot. You also pick up better weaponry. There's the power of the freaking Magnum for you. Just yeah, there's somebody behind you. That's cool. I got him too. Nobody there. You keep on moving. I don't. No, there's this one last section right here. Yeah. So, you can sometimes line up some of those zombies to get a couple of cool double hits there. You got to shoot the couch. If you don't shoot the couch, the run's not valid. And we're currently on world record pace. I'm not going to argue with that. So we're pretty much only going to be using because everything ramps up in difficulty, we're only going to be using the starter pistol for now because of how much you can power it up. And you can see we fire a lot faster now. Hey look, there's actual music in the game, by the way. Neat, huh? Don't remember what the fourth appears. It is right. Okay. Cool, and now we start getting our upgrades to zombies. They have a little bit more hit points, and it doesn't matter because, again, I have a pistol that hits harder than the AR-15 you can get near the end of the game, and the whatever belt-fed machine gun that I seem to remember using an awful lot in Day of Defeat. That's the final weapon. It doesn't even occur in the previous game. They just put that in because it's hilarious, and I completely agree. 3-2, the couch knows exactly what it did. So yeah, now I'm even one-shotting the next upgraded zombies, because why not? And we're just going to keep doing that until we eventually hit a brick wall. And the game knows that there's, whoever programmed this, they knew there's a very real chance you could soft lock yourself. So they put in the "Do you need more money?" button, which also opens up like a pop-up ad, so I just have a secondary window that just kills those immediately. Thank goodness. But that's the RNG in this game, is spamming that button to see how much money you can actually get. Because you need to get up to about like 15 grand at this one particular bottleneck, and if you do not, well, the door immediately opens and a very large zombie punches you to death. So, like, you have no choice. You have to kill him. If you cannot kill him fast enough, then you just die and you immediately go back to the shop. I'm like, well, since there's no way to get money, we kind of have to fix that. Since that button exists throughout the entirety of the game, you can use that to power up the pistol an awful lot faster. Or buy the other guns if that's your jam. If you want to. You want to go for the, not dual Pistolas Ingobernables. If you wanted to actually go with all weapons. I mean, sure, why not? Look, I'm not the one playing the game for you. You can play. See, that was a reload, by the way. Here's the reload. And we're full. And we're done. All right, let's go. So we are still actually on world record pace. It just depends on how bad the RNG goes once we get to the bottleneck. Sorry, there's no music here, so I'm just going to fill in. Should be a big guy right behind this, that, back there, this. That was that was the that. Don't think about that sentence. Ow. My poor brain. Cool, no knives getting thrown. Those guys didn't exist in the previous game. They were like cool guys that would slowly roam towards you with, I forgot those two guys with knives on the left over here. There's cool guys that will like bust out of walls and fall down from the ceiling with like fire axes and slowly roam towards you. And those were neat, and they weren't put into the game, but for some odd reason the knife throwers were. Gotta remember to be doing lag reduction strats. I keep forgetting about that. You've got this giant unwieldy arm, but gotta reduce the lag. Because of course you do. Why wouldn't you? One more guy pop up right in front of you. Surprise! Jump scare! Who knew, right? And we got a door and a good bunch of zombies. Got the zombies. Zombies. The musical. You know, I'm willing to bet that is a thing. I would not be surprised if that was a thing. Would any of us be surprised if Zombies the musical was a thing? I'm going to shoot them with a Colt. Why not? Yes, you are in fact bendy. Cool. That's this haul, so get more money. So we got to get this gun up to 28. At the very least, 28. That is what the minimum power you need to be packing to be able to kill the final boss of this game before he then immediately one-shots you. And he will, because you're not putting anything into health or armor, because of course you're not. You guys didn't get any knives off. Oh, you got a knife off. Yeah, I'm going out of my way to go for center of mass, and sometimes that does mean I shoot a guy in the junk. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. And the problem is, like, during the death animation, it'll absorb some of the bullets that you're trying to shoot these guys with, so you kind of have to spread out your shots. And I think they were hoping that you were going to be trying to, like, use the Magnum or the shotgun, which have piercing. Like, they'll just shoot through anything. Actually, they'll shoot up to, like, through one other guy. Yeah, like that. Where's that at? Pierce 1. Pierce 1. These don't pierce. These don't pierce. Uzi, AR-15, chain gun, minigun. But you don't need that if you're one-shotting things with a pistol. So that's what we do. This is how we shoot it. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. This is how we shoot him. I'd like to apologize for making that joke. I'd like to, but I'm not gonna. Oh no, we're up to the red shirts. That's the final kind of regular zombie that we're going to come across. We're also going to see red hood knife throwers. And even bigger, beefier, those fat dudes. And even bigger, beefier, one larger creature past that. Who gets even larger and meaner past that. So you kind of... You want to, you know... Look, I'm just saying. Sometimes you got to ring a ring-a-ding-dong. Ring-ding-dong. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-dong. Keep their heads ringing. Ring-ding-dong. I was able to reload before that guy could do anything. You brought a knife to a gunfight, man. What were you expecting? So here's the big guy. Those guys are fun. They hit me for, I think it's 75 damage a hit. I have 125 hit points. Can you guess what happens next? Don't want to let that guy... Those guys actually hit pretty hard, too. We're flying by the do not let things hit you, or... That's the name of the game from here. Because, you know, speedrun means you go for kill as fast as possible. Because, of course, you do. That you just play well enough to hopefully not die. Unless it's intentional. And that is coming up here. That is the intentional, we're going to game the system to get as much cash as possible, and hopefully it pans out well for us. Shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boop-boop. Oh, sorry, lag reduction strats. Keep forgetting! Don't fool around. But yeah, that guy just immediately high hit you. It's not actually doing more damage when you target the head. It's that every single one of these sprites takes more damage the closer to the top of the sprite it is. Which I guess kind of makes sense, because the head's just always going to be in that kind of same location, so it makes sense to me. So this is the part where we're going to do a lot of resetting and gaming the system so that we can get a bunch of money, because, hey, look at that guy. And we're dead. So that allows us to immediately go over to here, and we're looking for about 15,000. So I'm just going to point my gun down into the corner and fire repeatedly. I'm going to get 5 shots off, and I'm dead. And then we spam this button some more. That's how it works. This is what we're doing for the next couple of minutes. I'm sorry. Look, it's faster than going all the way to the end where you get into that final elevator and have to grind actual money. That you know, sucks, and we don't want to have to do that. See, that was a good return right there. I like that return. That was great. Great. Now my little thing over here is just saying, do you want smart shopping assist for AliExpress? No. No, I do not. You can go away. Ugh. It's going to start eating into my RAM. And I paused the game. Didn't mean to pause the game. Hey, sir. How you doing? Okay, you can still hit me. We're fine. Alright, we're halfway there on the money. Must be the money. I don't want to shoot that guy, because it'll actually delay his attack. Like, if I shoot him, he'll wince, and then it takes him just that half second longer to actually hit me, so, see. And negative health, that is correct. Oh, I'm sorry, he's doing 100 per hit. How wonderful. That's also another big reason why you do not want to take a whole bunch of health upgrades early on, because then this takes longer. Because of course it does, and you don't want that. Oh, that was good. So hopefully just a couple more, and then we can actually progress and play the game some more. Yeah, that's right. Ow. 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 Funny thing is we're about okay, one more. Just one more. And anything extra left over, I'm still going to dump into the pistol because you're going to kill faster with it. Because why not? And cool. Alright, that's enough. So we're going to get to 28. Shooting past that is perfectly fine. Okay, so we got to 29. Yay. And I have enough money for help. Because we're not going to do anything else. Past that, we're going to move on and shoot this guy in the face. And I'm going to have to swap to this pistol as soon as possible so I can do that. And he's dead. So yeah, we're hitting pretty hard now. Just a little bit. Yes. And I like it. Fine with this. Lag reduction strats. Let's go. You can't actually pre-damage those guys, like, turning the corner. They're there, but, like, it doesn't load their health bars yet, so you're just wasting bullets. Yay. So I can actually take a couple of hits from these guys now. The last guy in the game, I think, hits for 250. So I can take one hit. I can take one hit from that guy. And honestly, that's good enough. I do enough damage now that I will actually be able to kill him, at least in theory, before he gets that one hit off. Depends on just a minor amount of the RNG of how much your bullets are actually doing to things. Three knives were thrown that time. Ow, ow, ow. So we're already up to the bigger, beefier version of that guy. And there's going to be a third one. He's the final boss. Cool. I don't remember what the highest I've ever gotten one of these guns up to was. It was like 40 something, which was hilarious. I was doing like 2,000 damage per shot. Like that's a bit much. Yay. Zombie! Shoot him in the face. Or don't. Come on, I'm pressing the button. You are allowed to shoot him in the face. Thank you. Bunch of knife throwers. Nah, forget your knife off. Phrasing. And I apologize for the phrasing. I'm gonna vape real quick. Cool, let's go. Final stage. Oh, my crosshair went away. Weird. Two big ones, and the final boss. About a clip here, as you do. So yeah, look, I'm not actually hitting him in the head. It's just the higher up that you can get while still hitting him is when you're doing all the damage. And also, the animation kind of swings up and down kind of awkwardly when he starts swinging, but we got him. Okay. All right. Yeah, we just missed out on world record. That's fine. 1. Time comes on the slap. Slap! 8.5 seconds. If I'd not gone for that last round of upgrade, I think they would have done it. Oh well. Well, let's finish out the story because they don't actually do a continuation after this. Where am I? Where are those zombies? Zombies, you must have badly struck your head, Vengeance. So it was only an illusion. Who are you? I don't know why I'm Matthew McConaughey. I am here to kill you, or rather, I must have done it, but then I decided to play by my own rules. Your death won't solve my problem, but alive you can help me. Let's go. You tell me everything on the way. And then it'll let you play in fast mode, which is just kind of hilarious. Well, that is the game. Not really much else to say or do. Or is there?
Do the Mario! Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Take one step. And then again, let's do the Mario all together now. You got it. It's the Mario. Do the Mario. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Take one step. And then again, let's do the Mario all together now. Come on now, just like that.
Deke. That's it for me then. Thanks, y'all.